Okay, we're going to start this video over. I'm going to tilt. See the way I tilt? When I tilt, if you notice, I'm not sure if you can see it, but when I tilt, you notice the way it gets larger, the angle, how the angle changes when I tilt. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that right now. I started with mind blowing. I started with ing. The 9th, the 14th, 1 and 4 is a 5. 7 by 5, 35. 9 by 5, 45. Energy creation, EC, any crap in the sun foxhole passage, 9 times 6, 9 times 5. These are potions, my friend. Imagine if I replaced all of these and told you this was nitrate. This 3.5 was actually a brown flour. If I look online and you look 3.5, what are you going to tell me? 3.5, is it grams? Am I talking about grams? What item or element am I talking about? So I switch all the elements for numbers. And then I work the math, what I can do in mathematics. What the math says is going to happen. Am I going to have a full or a half empty? Am I going to have something that combines oil, water, and vinegar? Will it be a paint that's mixed up, and how will it mix different into each one of these items? 7 and 14, 21. 14 and 9, 23. I already know this is BC and this is BCI. And this is BCIG. You can also say big. I don't need C because I already know C is in I. And C is in G. And B is in C, which is in I, of 2 moons. 7 is the gateway, 313. In 3 numbers to make it perfect, where 3 is 1 and 2. 1 times 2 and plus 2 equals to 2 and 3. I don't need 1. 1 is now in 3. And 1 is in 9. My gateway and my birth is into heaven. H and I, the same letter design. My 1020 location. And how this will play 4 times 20, okay, which is 420. 420. 420 is also signifying hemp, weed. Where does this come from? It comes from French. In French, we say 10, 9, 8, et 7. 9, 8, et 7. 14, 8, and 19. 41. Just the first letter. 9, 8, and 7 is 24. Communication in my DNA. But I'm not going to put these two together. Remember, 1 is in 10, 1 is in 20. 2 different worlds. Boom, 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 boom. Or boom. Or we can just say where. In boom is where. Oh, is it this one over here? 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 There are 4. So automatically I got now 4, right? And I got 4, and I got 4, and I got 4. I got the 3 little pigs, 3, 6, 9, 12. Right. Should I have continued it that way, or should I have made it a little bit different now? Should I make it a little bit different now? We're just going to add on 1 boom on this side. Once we add on this extra boom over here, right, then we can do the other one over here, and then we can do the other one over here. Did I get that right? And then we can do the other one. Anyways, we've got it all, right? So we've connected them all correctly. We've connected them all. So here, what we have created was, check this out. Check this out, how everything just moves around. Now, okay, now it's moved over, and where is it? Where is it? It's right over here. Here's the center. 1, where we once had 4 that came together, we now have 1 centering of 8 over here. And then we're going to do same thing over here. Where we once had 4, we now have 1 centering to 8. And then we have 2 more homes. And that's only the beginning of my 808 bicycle cards in the graveyard. Where we had blowing from ing, but what about blow? Because it blew my mind. We now have 2 and 12. Hold on, let me lower the phone. Let me see if I can get this done properly. Hold on a second. Then we have 2 and 12 and 15 and 23. W23. Oh, whoa. The beginning of woman, 38. 38. G7. O15. L12. D4. 16. 31. 38. Gold. C and H. Or 1020. Around 1. 8 around 1. 8 around 1. 8 around 1. Around an area that we're going to deem right now. If I can get out another color marker here. And we can deem another area, right? 8 around 1. And we have to have that cube. So we can also say, well then, here's our cube. Our 3 around 1. And here's our cube. And it's our 3 around 1. Or it's heart to heart. Heart to heart. They don't have a Tetris piece this size. I have to do the Tetris piece in the 4s. I'm doing the Tetris piece in the 3s and the 1s. I'll explain that another time. So now we have this design over here, and it's 2 hearts. Now, what else is this telling me? Is it telling me 1, 2, 4, 5? So 1, 2, 4, 5. Or is it actually telling me 5, 6, 8, 9? Now, these are 2 equations that put these together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if you want, we can do this one as backwards. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 6, 9, 8, 7. And if we flip this one upside down, we might have 9, 8, 6, 5. We might have 9, 8, 6, 5 with 9, 8, 6, 5. And these two would have met together. And then this would be 1, and then this would be 1, 2, 3, and this would be 2, 3, 6, 9. Do you follow what I'm saying? These are the equations, and these are obligations in the equations. So when we get back to, this would be the W, 23 would be the W, okay, 14 would be the N, so you'd have now win big. You have the win big cube. You have the win big cube sun, 9 times 6, 9 times 5. Did we get that? 9 times 6, 9 times 5. That's my 9, 11. I'm using the same 9 multiple about these 2 areas. This is my 7, 11. See 7? Mental. Number 65, the word 7, number 65. 56 is now also 3. Equals number 56. And 2 equals number 58. And in the house of 2, in the 2's house, 2 plus 11 plus 20 plus 29 equals to 29, and 20 is 49. Plus 11 equals to 11, 49. Did I get this right? 2, 11, 29 and 20 is 49. 59, 60, 62. The 2 house is valued at 62. That's your 2 house. 11, 1 and 1 is 2, valued at 62. The queen, the god, the mental, the control. The brain, 2 and 18 is 20, 21, 30, 44. 5. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. P and H. H comes with I. It's 8 around 1, or 1 opposite of 6, leaving the 3.5. The 3.5. The 3.5 is everything. Add 0.5 to each side of this. What do we get? 1 and 6. We minus 2.5. We add 2.5. What do we get with this? 2 and 5. We minus 1.5 and we add 1.5. What do we get next? We get number 3, and we get number 4. And we add 0.5 and we minus 0.5. And what is all this? 2.5 is Earth. 1 and 5 is Mars. 0.5 is the energy from Earth, the 3rd and 4th planet, from the DC, which is created by the AC coming out of our moon. When you get number 2, you got the B world, you add 1.5. Here you're adding to 2 and 5 to Earth, you are adding Mars to Earth. To the Spirit, you are adding Earth. To the half-life 6, the F, you are taking off Earth. Take off Earth, add on Earth. Take off, add on. Add on through 1, take off through 6. Add on through 2, take off through 5. Add on. And this is how we all get to the middle of 3.5, which is EC. In the game of craps, they say any craps, but they only put out the initials EC, 3 and 5. And that's Herbie the car. You know Herbie Walt Disney car, number 53? 5 times 3 equals 15 Mars, and this equals 8. This has to do with the 8 ball and the 15 ball. Game of pool. Game of pool, 15 balls. The total, add 1 to 15 equals to 120. Add 1 to 20 equals to 210. Take away the 8 ball in both instances. We have 202 and we have 212. So this 0 will equal to your 6 because 8 is a compromise. It's you know what the 8 is. It's around 8, or it's opposite. 1 is opposite of 6, and there's a division inside of there. One is the cube. The other one is the card, which would be 2 cubes, 1 and 2. There's no moons on Mercury and Venus, but there's 2 and 1 moon between 2 on Mars and 1 on Earth. 1 receptor moon, 1 incoming, 1 outgoing. Obviously in Mars, what would you need? 2 or 1, right? Mars, you need 2, and Earth, you have 1. So we had that any craps, and any craps has a value of 1 and 1. Now the thing about 1 and 1 is 6 and 5 equals to 11, that 1 and 1. If I take that into consideration, the reverse on the cube of 1 and 1 is 66. And they bar the 66. That means they're barring the H, the I, the N, and the Z because of the bar that's in between, because of the bar that's in between. So they bar these letters. Their total letter count is 57, 54 reverse, which is the moon and the sun, equals to 111. And 03 creation, 33 mass. Raphael 7286, and I'm finally happy with this video. There's so much more to talk about. I'm not sure what numbers I came across here. I'm still not finished with this roulette piece over here and how we exactly where the formation of the cards are. I didn't talk about the sports, the time of the day versus sports time. Sports time stops and it goes. Soccer time has an intermission. Hockey time has 2 intermissions. Basketball has 2 stoppages in play for the changing of the quarter and 1 intermission. And the times of the quarters. Here you get 48. Here you get 60. But this is in 3 parts. This is in 2 parts. This is in 4 parts. 2, 3, 4 vibration. 324, 18 by 18. To the left and to the right. There was an equation here I didn't do yet, which was the left and the right. Oh, there was this one equation here. Mind. Inside mind is 40, 4, 18, and 9, 27, 37, 38, 39, 40. Blue. Blue is 40. I brought this up, number 56, right? Well, 3 is number 56, 11. 2 is number 58. 5 and 6, 11. You have the mental. 6 and 5, 11. That's where I was with the mental. 7 come 11. In 11 comes 1 and 1, bar the 66. Bar the H and the I. The H-I-N-Z, bar that moon. We have control, we have the brain, which is fine. Then we have the ass, which equals to the Saturn sky and the red AB, making the purple blood. Why do I say this? Because 3 and 9 equals to 12 and 27. 27 equals to red. 12 equals to AB. That is your Bat's mitzvah. That is your marking for the moon. I don't know how it all works, but I want to thank you for watching this video. And I gotta, yeah, Jamie, yeah, I can't wait to put it all in operation here because this is crazy. But it is what it is. I'm doing what I have to do. It's so much information. So many pieces and parts are just coming together. But yet, is it coming across? Does anybody... It's only going to matter to to those who are in the sciences right now. Really, what I do is gonna, once the big science gets it out of whatever truth that I think I'm on, or whatever, have I said anything yet in the 10 years? It's gonna be 10 years in April. If I said anything that was different than what has been said before, regardless, looks good. Thank you for watching this video.